Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy Asia Reacts back with another reaction video, man. And we're here with Demi when LeBron James lose control.
20 times LeBron James lost control.
LeBron James.
I am pleading with LeBron James as a father.
Nah, it's different, Matthew.
First, we got the time LeBron James went after Aaron Gordon.
James and Gordon getting into it. The officials trying to get between them.
Damn.
James doesn't usually react like that. Gordon also upset.
But players aren't the only ones making LeBron crazy. Because Darvin Ham didn't challenge a game-changing call. So LBJ lost it.
He's saying it was touched last by Denver. Darvin Ham not going to challenge
That's why Darvin Ham gets fired too.
it though. And LeBron really,
Sheesh.
he is screaming at his bench right now.
Nah, getting LeBron mad like that? Sure. For sure they're getting fired.
Something even more unbelievable. Because he was in the middle of the game when his hair was out of control.
The Lakers starting forwards have outscored the Jazz starting forwards 51-7.
They caught my man with a hairpiece. But sometimes LeBron goes after the
Man,
Zebras.
didn't get the
Like the
haircut.
time the refs were straight tripping about whose ball it was.
It ain't our ball. It ain't our ball.
Actually, this one.
It ain't our ball.
It's our ball, ain't it? It's our ball. Hey, it's our ball. It's our ball. James
but
laid
this-
the ball up down there.
Man, but this is not lose control, man. This is just passion, man. Has passion for the game.
It's scary. But wait till you make a mistake with the game on the line. Because one fugly toe stopped LeBron's game-tying 3 from counting, which had him losing his damn mind.
They're going to review it to see if he was behind the
this
line.
goes.
Whoa! They're going to review it. LeBron saying, look, it's right there in front of you. Yeah. Shot. Look at that. That looks like a three. That looks like a three. That looks like
Yeah,
a three.
that's a
Oh,
three.
boy.
Man broke the record for the longest 2 ever. But look, he put his whole foot in this next one. I mean, right after taking a loss, he went nuclear on a trash can.
LeBron James top
Damn.
mit 36 Punkten, aber sicher.
Yeah, dude.
That's
really
the
lost
old
his
LeBron.
control. But it took him 14 years for this next one, because for the first time in his career, his disrespect with the refs crossed the line.
Here comes LeBron changing gears, bumping and missing. He thought he was fouled. He's going to get a tech. And he's out of here.
Oh!
James has just been ejected. He's frustrated. That's the first ejection of LeBron James' career.
But sometimes
Damn.
LeBron can't control his emotions. Because right before the 2022 All-Star Game, James Harden forced a trade with the Brooklyn Nets by faking an injury and leaving Kevin Durant high and dry. So when LeBron and Durant picked teams for the All-Star Game live on TV, we witnessed the funniest team selection of all time.
I'm gonna need some size for sure. I'm gonna need some size and some defense and interior. Especially with Giannis and LeBron James.
Without
playing.
question.
He hasn't played. Is he healthy?
Who's that?
James, he hasn't played.
He's
what
missed-
happens if he
Oh,
doesn't?
he got traded. He's healthy now. He's missed the last 3 with a hammy. See, and now we know
What?
why he carries a clipboard with him to the
Hey,
draft.
LeBron James, bro.
Right now, he's rubbing some ice hot on that thing. He's playing the next game.
Bron added fuel to the fire, but that wasn't the only time. Because in 2018, LeBron was out with an injury. But that didn't stop him from making his craziest entrance ever.
LeBron James strolling in gingerly with a glass of red wine.
What?
He's a professional NBA player. But look, even Coach Spoelstra
Wait,
was catching some
what?
heat. See, the big 3 were looking like a disaster when LeBron took his anger out on the coach.
Timeout, Eric Spoelstra.
How the hell did you have the ball for that? And I wonder how the
What?
Memphis Grizzlies had the balls to go after LeBron. See, in 2023, Desmond Bain started running his mouth.
You know, when Ja was
Bain?
drafted, some were saying, oh, well, that's the consolation. Zion, but tell you what.
Stop all this chatter.
Now, that was probably the worst thing he could do. Because
Yeah.
in the same game, LeBron caught a body.
What, Jackson?
But look,
On
in this
his
next
head.
one, we got to talk about Lance Stevenson. Because he once made a name for himself for being LeBron's biggest pest. I mean, during the 2014 playoffs, he was caught blowing into LeBron's ear.
Stevenson blown in the ear, bugging, all up in his wife.
He was even caught fingering his mouth.
Yo,
but it wasn't
yo,
done there,
yo.
as he doubled down until LeBron lost control.
Ball goes out of bounds. Oh, here comes Stevenson getting him LeBron's chest. Emery picked up a flagrant run against LeBron. He caught him in the groin at the cue.
But sometimes fans take it too far, because they once started attacking LeBron's family. See, in 2021,
Family,
the
man.
Pacers and the Lakers were
Right,
battling
go
it
far,
out in
man.
OT when one fan said something so crazy, LeBron lost control.
What is LeBron looking for?
Oh, somebody is.
Yeah.
We got a fan that's got a little unruly, and LeBron is pointing it out to the officials. And what they're going to do is they're going to put them out.
But the job wasn't finished, because just plays later, he did this. Yeah, even though the celly costed him a 15-point fine, he let the haters know he was the top dog. But not even teammates are safe from LeBron's anger, because he once almost killed one. Look, the Heat were playing the Pacers, their biggest rivals, in 2013. And Mario Chalmers was tired of LeBron's complaining, so he stepped over the line.
We get back to the bench, I'm like, nigga, we losing. Like, all this that we doing, like, we gotta stop acting like just play basketball. Like, nigga, you the best player out here. Stop being you go play. And he took offense to that. So we all know is Bron's trigger word. What's my job? To get everybody going. Start some right? Yeah. Boom, there it go. And Bron went the off, didn't he? So I did my job. I paid for it because I got benched, but I did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah, Bron used that fire and started cooking.
Throws it down, and a foul.
Now, for this next one, we got to talk about the time the refs had LeBron crying. See, the Lakers were playing the Celtics, and with 4 seconds left, LeBron had the chance to call.
Hey, man, this is crazy, dude. This is so fun. Like, that's why the refs in the NBA is so bad, so terrible, man. Like, how did they...
on the drive, gets in the paint, layup, missed it. Lakers furious.
Like, that's a foul, dude.
Now overtime. LeBron James
smacked the shit out of him.
But it didn't stop there.
Almost got his hand off.
Overtime.
Dude, what?
Challenging. Very challenging. I don't get it. I'm attacking the paint.
Wow, look.
The other guys in this league that's shooting double-digit free throws a night. You know, I don't get it.
Bron really went through every emotion imaginable, but he had every reason to, because it turned out that the ref was secretly a Celtics fan. You see, Eric Lewis had a burner account.
Wow.
All his love for Celtics was exposed. But look, at least it didn't end with blood being spilled, because LeBron once lost so much control, he turned Isaiah Stewart into a running back.
Come on, this man Isaiah Stewart deserves it, man.
Stewart and LeBron. And everybody's coming out now.
Yeah, he must have caught an elbow or something, but...
Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of blood streaming from the side of the eye. Look, here goes Stewart.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
I think he's You've got coaches. You got security guys.
Now, even though LeBron said he didn't do it on purpose, the league slapped him with a 1-game suspension, the first of his career. But not even LeBron's mom is safe from his anger. See, it was the 2008 Eastern Conference semifinals against the Boston Celtics, LeBron's most hated rival. So Gloria James knew that this game was personal. But after a hard foul from Paul Pierce, her motherly love went overboard.
Right in the middle of it, and Garnett trying to calm her down, and then...
Mom, calm down.
Here it is. Go sit down.
Sit down, Mom.
He couldn't have his mama fighting his battles. But anyways, LeBron once let his anger out on his most valuable asset. See, the game was tied in Game 1 of the 2018 Finals, and LeBron did all he could with 51 points. But it wouldn't be enough, because one mental lapse from J.R. Smith had LeBron going haywire.
Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings him.
What is he doing?
Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime. You get the feeling J.R. Smith thought they had the lead.
Dude couldn't believe what he just saw. So James was on the bench steaming. And when he asked if there was any more timeouts, he just blew a fuse. Now, the Cavs blew one of the few chances they had to get a win. So LeBron went into the locker room enraged. He couldn't control his anger and punched the whiteboard so hard, he broke his hand. So when he had to answer the reporter's dumbass question after the game, he didn't have any more patience. And his shooting hand suffered for the rest of the series. But after the Cavs got swept, he finally revealed his pain.
Self-inflicted. Post game after game one. Very emotional.
You know, for a lot of different reasons, understanding how important a game one is on the road for our ball club. What would that done for us? The way we played, the calls that was made throughout the course of that game. And I had emotions on, you know, the game was taken away from us. I had emotions of, you just don't get an opportunity like this on the road versus Golden State to be able to get a game one. And, you know, I let the emotions get the best of me and pretty much played the last 3 games with a broken hand. So that's what it is.
Had dude acting out of character. And it was the same thing during the best game of his career. See, LeBron had a game so good, he was having an out-of-body experience. And he did it when it mattered the most, when his legacy was on the line. See, it was Game 6 of the 2012 Eastern Conference Finals against the Boston Celtics. And the Heat were down 3-2 with their backs against the wall. LeBron had not won a championship yet, so his greatness was in jeopardy. And if he wanted to keep hope alive, he needed to lose himself completely.
It was like it's just an out-of-body experience.
In the sports
Yeah.
world,
You get
that in sports? I was about to say we call that being in the zone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You wish you can tap into that shit more often. It's just when it happens, you have no idea what the is going on.
And you find new stuff.
Yeah,
you start
like,
doing new
you
shit.
just trying that you never even tried before.
Get it?
Like silly shit.
And it wasn't long before LeBron knew that nothing was going to stop him that night.
I think I started the game like 8 for 8. Every time I was shooting, it just felt so perfect, and it was barely touching the net, like going straight through like a bird, just go straight through the water.
And when the haters were salivating to see him take another playoff exit, he gave a performance that was spiritual.
LeBron James has 30 in the half. 12 13 so far.
And then double him.
Going away, gets that to go off the glass. He is knocking down jump shot after jump shot. They'll pick him up on a switch. Rondo trying to poke it away, and James floats it up and in. 34 now for LeBron James. He's hit a wide array of shots. Hold on. James down the other way, kicks it out. Chalmers right corner. That's a 3.
Damn, Bron had 45 points and 15 rebounds at the most important moment of his career. But look, what if I told you LeBron almost tore Stephen A. Smith's head off, all because of his son?
This man is exaggerating the thing.
Bron and Stephen A. haven't seen eye to eye for years, but LeBron wasn't. Look, Bron clearly pulled every string possible to get Bronny in a Lakers jersey. And once his son finally got some real minutes on the court, Stephen A. didn't hold back.
We all see what's happening with your son right now.
This man is
It's kind of hard to watch. I'm really, really trying to be as respectful as I possibly can be. I am pleading with LeBron James as a father. Stop this. Stop this.
Oh, you know one thing I don't love? I don't love when other people are telling other people how to grow up their child. Like, it's not you that make the child, he did. Just who are you to go to say how you need to do that or that? Like, what? That's so dumb. Like, man, what?
We all know that Bronny James is in the NBA because of his dad.
At first, Stephen A.'s
Yeah,
comments
so
flew
what?
under the radar, but when he showed up courtside at a Lakers game, Bronny took it personal. And during a third quarter timeout, LeBron let loose. Stephen A. got checked, but he wasn't about to back down. So he went on TV to set the record straight.
I thought long and hard about this over the last few hours because I had no intentions, Molly, of talking about this at all.
This bitch man is so scared. Why did he not say that? Say those things. What he's gonna to say now in front of LeBron, because he's scared.
It was a one-on-one.
He was scared
I wouldn't
to
say
do
a
that.
conversation, but it was a one-on-one confrontation. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son. And based on some of the comments that he had heard, or shall I say, I think he thought he heard, he clearly took exception to some of the things that he heard me say. and he confronted me about it.
Even Richard Jefferson chimed in, admitting the whole situation was a mess. But look, we've hit the final moment of our list, LeBron's most out-of-control moment of his life. See, the legend of the Chosen One was almost never meant to be. It was 2005, and the Cavaliers were traveling to Houston for All-Star Weekend. But every time LeBron got on the plane, he was nervous.
So we go to Detroit, pick up everybody in Detroit, and we're now taking a plane from Detroit to Houston. When I tell you, every single body on the plane from Detroit to Houston thought they were going to die. Our owner's wife was pregnant at the time. She threw up multiple times. A couple of my family members threw up. Our stewardess broke her ankle. No! We looked into the kitchen at one point in the flight, and there was smoke coming out of the kitchen. The lights were flickering on and off.
And this time, his nightmare came true. Because while they were in the air, the engine caught fire. And LeBron was certain this was the end. At this point, the king knew the situation was out of his hands. So he wanted to go out doing something he came to do.
Once it's out of your control, then there's nothing you can do. So I was just like, hey.
Yo, you know what we need.
That's great.
And with the pilot in control of the GOAT's life, they couldn't be responsible for a tragedy. But in a miracle, they dealt with the fire and landed the plane without any major injuries. And the next year, LeBron got that new airplane he was asking for. Just imagine had that been the end. The NBA might have been robbed of the second greatest player of all time.
Sheesh. Ah, man, damn, that's it. This is a good video, man. Make sure you guys check him out. But make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys like the video. Like the reaction, man. See you guys at the next video, man. Peace.